Flight simulation, gaming, these kids have the capacity and the resources to excel far beyond what the traditional classroom has been able to offer them. That's a certified flight instructor in that classroom down the hall. She flew the Goodyear blimp for a decade.
That's Air Force Academy High School. Come here, a regular old kid, and leave out a pilot.
1, 2, 3, go.
We want to make sure that we are leading and supporting our students to what is the most viable academic pathway for them, whether it's trades, going into the family business, going into the workforce, military, college.
Whatever it is the student wants to do, we'll try and help them get there. And before we even do that, we help and expose the students to as wide a variety of different careers as they can.
We take kids who have leadership potential and we feed them the necessary energy and fuel that it takes for them to cool all of that greatness out of them.
There's generals coming in. It's not even just generals. It's people working in aeronautics, just want to show off what they do. Art schools to music schools, trades, constructions, like anything that you want to work in. I don't think like this school here focuses just on Air Force. It feels like it focuses on adulthood, really.
JROTC, I hate that I didn't take it in high school. It prepares them how to deal with certain situations, how to manage crisis, how to study, how to pay attention to detail. They're going to take it with them and use it for the rest of their lives.
Pop your head. Pop, pop, 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 pop your head. Pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, go.
There's definitely a spark in the eye when they talk about aviation. Not every kid is excited to write an essay in English, but these kids are excited to go through their tests in aviation because they get something tangible at the very end. They get to fly an airplane. We are the only Chicago school that you can do that at. An hour of flight time translates to about $200 per hour, but if they do our program with working flight simulators, they can save 10 to 20 hours just by learning how to do it on the ground versus in the airplane when they're actually having to pay for that flight time. The aviation industry is struggling for pilots right now, and also aircraft mechanics, air traffic controllers. There's so many jobs in the aviation field, and when they leave here, they really know about the industry and how to pursue the aviation education that they need to get where they want to go.
You'll see kids come here not knowing how to advocate for themselves. Pushing these kids to advocate for themselves gives them a certain amount of grit that the real world is going to require once they leave here. They leave with a certain hunger.
We are a small school. We can stand toe-to-toe with any school because my students have the grit, they have the guts, and they are fearless. We are creating citizens who will be productive in our global society. We create pilots and leaders.